Easter.
Brings us to 7:52 at KNEB 960, and time for today's News Extra, brought to you by Herstead Monument Company in Scottsbluff. Well, it was quite a bridge they built back in the 1870s out at Camp Clarke, something we're still celebrating today. Darren Emerick is here to tell us all about the big celebration in Bridgeport.
This is the weekend. You know, one of the things that's great about Western Nebraska is in the summertime, there's something going on every weekend.
Yes,
and this is our weekend.
That's the big one.
Camp Clarke Days kicks off tonight. We actually open up with a hamburger feed tonight, the new high school, and talent show. And we're doing something a little different this year. We try to add a few different things each year. And this year's talent show is for adults only. The adults are performing anyway. And that kicks off the events tonight.
Okay, and what time is that?
That starts at the hamburger feed's at 5:30. The show's at 7.
All right, at the high school.
At the high school, the brand new auditorium.
Wow, that'll be a great showcase for that, won't it?
It will.
All right, so that gets us going tonight, and then what do we got going tomorrow?
Friday is the famous Camp Clarke play, and if you've ever been in this play, it's a hoot. It's a great tradition. It runs at 7 o'clock on Friday and Saturday night. Tickets are only $5. You've never had so much fun, and it's going to be in the brand new high school auditorium also, first time ever. So that's going to add some extra interest too. Yeah,
and that's kind of an audience participation type of deal, right?
It is a lot of inside local jokes, and it's a good time for all ages.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So that's the big highlight of Friday. What else?
Saturday's the big day, and there's too many things to go over. I'm going to try to just hit some high points real quick. We got a 5K run in the morning again. We're doing that in conjunction this year with the Alumni Association, who are holding their reunion the same week as Camp Clarke for the first time. Pancake feed follows that. The parade downtown follows that. We have a grass volleyball tournament at the high school football field in the afternoon. There's horseshoes. There's 3-on-3 basketball tournament. There's tons of kids events. There's just a whole lot going on, and food. We got tons of food vendors, great restaurants in Bridgeport. There's so much to do, I can't even touch on all of it.
Yeah. Darren Emerick is our guest. We're talking about Camp Clarke Days in Bridgeport. And, of course, the parade is Saturday morning. What time?
It starts at 11 o'clock today. The lineup starts at 10 o'clock. The parade's at 11.
All right. And so where do folks line up for that?
Right near the nursing home there.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see kind of a staging area there, and we'll put everything together. And you don't have to be pre-registered. You can register at the parade.
Okay. So just show up and be a part of it.
Yeah, and we're still throwing candy.
Good deal. Having fun at Camp Clarke Days, and we'll talk more about it after this.
When it's time to honor a loved one, look no further than Herstead Monument Company in Scottsbluff. They've been serving the area with the highest quality monuments since 1919. They have the area's largest in-stock selection. Plus, their professional craftsmen can do personalized designs as well. Herstead's offers free in-home consultation, and they invite you to shop and compare. They think you'll be pleased with what they can offer. Herstead Monument Company at 13 West Overland, Scottsbluff.
7:55 at KNEB. A few more minutes here with Darren Emerick talking about Camp Clarke Days in Bridgeport, and it starts this evening and runs all the way through the weekend. Now, the parade, one of the big highlights, of course, on Saturday. What are a couple of the other big deals on Saturday? We got a few minutes here, Darren.
The biggest deal is the Wyobraska.
Oh, let me turn your mic on. There we go.
There we go. The Wyobraska Barbecue Beef Cook-Off. And this is the second year we've done this. We had a good turnout last year. We have a great turnout this year. We have competitors coming in from all over the Panhandle. And this is a unique cook-off because we cook only beef brisket. We do this in conjunction with the Cattlemen Association. They've been a great partner for this. And it's just a ton of fun. The food is amazing, and you'll smell it from a mile away. That starts, they pick up their beef tonight and work on it overnight. The judging is at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And the best part is the public then can buy a brisket meal. That includes great sides, this competition barbecue, and that's all for just $8 a plate. And that'll be held right there at the cook-off, which is in the parking lot of the community center, right next to the beer garden.
Okay, and that's on Friday.
That's on Saturday.
That's
all
Saturday.
on Saturday.
Okay, that's on Saturday. All right. So what time does the public get in on that?
That will start feeding. I think that one starts at 5 o'clock. The judging's at 4. It'll be right after that. Yeah, so as soon as they announce a winner.
That sounds like fun. Do we spill over into Sunday then?
We do. There's a couple things left on Sunday. As I mentioned, the alumni are holding their all-school reunion, and their potluck will be held at the new school at 12:30 p.m. And then all day Sunday, there's also a traditional annual softball tournament, co-ed softball tournament, and that'll be running.
Okay, so that's going on Sunday. So lots and lots of activities, Camp Clarke Days. The annual reunion used to be, July 4th weekend, wasn't it? No.
Yes, and they want to try doing something different this year, and I think it's going to turn out really good. We're going to have a real crowd in Bridgeport.
Boy, that's going to bring a lot of folks into town. Well, it does anyway for Camp Clarke Days.
You bet.
What else is going on?
I think that's it. Like I said, there's tons of kids events. Actually, what's become a really big deal is this toad, frog, and turtle race, and we're moving that from the parking lot because it's become so big into the gym at the community center, and kids show up with buckets full of these critters, and that's a hoot. And that'll be going on Saturday. And like I said, food everywhere. I think we have more food vendors as well as our local restaurants than we've ever had.
Yeah,
and the barbecue.
All right. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, and it again starts this evening with activities, runs throughout the weekend. So everybody come on down to Bridgeport.
There you go.
All right.
Look forward to seeing you there.
All right. Thanks, Darren. Darren Emerick with us this morning on our News Extra program, talking about Camp Clarke Days.